Hi folks, welcome. I'm Emily Davenport, founder and clinical director of Davenport Creative Arts Therapy. Since you can't always talk your way out of anxiety, depression, and trauma, our therapists utilize art therapy integrated with evidence-based talk therapy. With that little intro being said, today we are going to explore another 5-minute mindful art therapy directive. So, what you'll need by your side is just some magazine clippings. Any kind of visual magazine clippings. It could be clippings also from some found objects from old notebooks, but just something visual that you have in your hands, along with a pair of scissors and also some kind of glue stick, and you can use tape as well. So let's start our meditation portion. So I'll invite you to adopt a meditation position, which is something upright and noble, but something that's also relaxed. So let's do this together to warm up our minds and our bodies and get us ready for some art making. Taking a deep breath and closing your eyes or lowering your gaze as we start our meditation with a singing bowl. And settling into your body, allowing your breath to get bigger and your lungs to fill with air. And we're bringing to mind now this idea of balancing acceptance and change within ourselves. So noticing, what are some things that you accept about yourself? It could be things that you like about yourself, positive qualities, or maybe even things that you have trouble liking about yourself, but that you accept. Just noting these things that you accept about yourself. Now gently switching to maybe one or two things very gently that you'd like to change. What would you like to change about yourself, if anything? This might sound like, I accept that I am a creative individual that has trouble focusing sometimes, and I want to change my ability to focus on things that are really important to me. It could also be more tangible, such as I want to keep a gratitude journal or hold myself accountable. We're just going to note things to balance that we accept and that we want to change about ourselves. And now what I'd like you to do is gently opening your eyes if they're closed or lowered. Bring them back to the room and just take a moment to jot down a few things that you'd like to accept about yourself and a few things that you'd like to change about yourself. I'll do this with you. You could do two different categories. One of the categories could be accept. The other category could be change. And if you want, you can pause this for more time, but we are going to move forward now to the art making portion. And if this were to jump onto the page with color, shape, line, collage, using some of these visual examples, how would this look if this were to jump onto the page? How would balancing acceptance and change about ourselves look if that were integrated or if that were expressed with colors and symbols and metaphors? So I went ahead and did this before. And these are some of, well, this is one of my collages that I did And I use some words here. It says big changes. There are some things that I want to change, and there are many things that I accept about myself too. So, on a final note, there too, I think it's really important to balance those two because if we're more on the change side and want to change everything about ourselves, that's going to create a tremendous amount of pain and suffering. Likewise, too, we just want to balance our needs, our wants, our desires with what we already have innately within inside of us. So, with that being said, thank you so much for joining today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.